interior design is one of those things that if everybody concentrated on, we'd be much happier people. I moved many, many times when I was young. One of the things that my mother used to say to me is, don't worry, we're going to create you a new bedroom. So it was very much of a ritual to go and pick out new sheets, pick out new paint color, and especially the wallpaper. And I think now that I see that as well as one of the influences of why I do the paint and the graphic paint in interior spaces. And it made me feel better, I think. It created a new world and a new environment. The average person doesn't get to afford an interior designer. What does somebody who is on a budget really require? Well, they require necessity and comfort, right? Necessity and comfort. So then you go from there, decide a style. Okay, do you want more minimal, or do you want something that's more eclectic? Or can you wait and buy the really nice piece and then sit on the floor with pillows until you're ready for the big couch? It would be very important to look at the functionality of the room or the purpose of the room. You consider who's going to be there, and then you design from that accordingly. I can give you a specific example about how I worked in the Syndicate, which is a production company. I led them down a path of identifying the Syndicate with a particular motif in a film, a famous film called The Godfather. I gave them the example of the orange. Now, the orange is a motif that shows up in all The Godfather before something major happens. So if you go around, you'll see that there are these subtle influences of the orange. The broad strokes are really important. I almost would say that it's more important to paint your room than to sit on something really nice. And that's because the overall ambience of the room is going to create a better feeling for you and therefore probably more abundance in your life. The next phase is to have a dialogue with the things that you choose. Some of that's ergonomic. Some of it's, well, you can't put the television over on this side because the light's going to reflect on it and you're going to get some glare. Some of it is based on how much space do you have. However, to create the magic of the room, which is what the interior designer really does, is you want to go into that room and not feel like it's been designed. You want to go into that room and experience a world. If you go in and you feel good about your space, you're going to feel better, hands down.